And this little ride through the life of Mr. Kellogg gives us a glimpse into who he really was and shows us firsthand why we shouldn't judge a book by its cover. To be perfectly clear, none of what we see in the memories justifies the horrific actions Kellogg takes on behalf of the Institute or anyone else. But they do give us a glimpse into who he really was and what drove him. As a matter of fact, this whole experience is a good example of how empathy works. Empathy is sometimes seen as a bad thing, like some kind of detriment. It's easy to understand that viewpoint because on the face of it, empathizing with someone who's done awful things can seem like we're somehow excusing those actions. But that isn't really the case. Empathy is all about understanding the motivation behind what an individual does or says. If we can put ourselves in their shoes, get into their mind, and figure out what makes them tick, we can make changes in our own lives and even in the world around us to help others who may be going through similar things that led the person we're empathizing with to do whatever it is that they did. Let's add some context to make it a little easier to lay out. There are places all over the world that have seen generations of war, famine, and other man-made atrocities. Each new generation goes through their own version of hell as internal and external parties all vie for power, with death and destruction being the name of the game. Focusing on an individual child, we can see how that child, knowing nothing but war, could easily grow up thinking that that is the only way. They learn to distrust anyone who offers or promises help, and by the time they reach adulthood, they've lost any hope of a better future for themselves or any family they have. They become a member of some kind of organized militia, fighting other groups and trying to take over and instill their own version of the perfect world. They even attack those who would bring food and resources to a needy populace because they see it as justified after years of hate all around them. This is a cycle that we can break using empathy to understand the cause and enact change.